If you're looking for a bit of wireless freedom, but you don't want to compromise on the quality of sound because you have your favorite IEMs or headphones that sound so great, I have something for you today that will shake your foundation. What's up, everybody? This is David M., the Polish potato, with a device from iFi that I absolutely love. But first, if you decide to purchase it as a result of watching this review, please do it using the link in the description below. It moves the channel forward, gives me a tiny little bit kickback, and it makes no difference for you. The price is absolutely the same for you. So what is this that I'm holding in my hand today? It's the iFi Go Blu Air. And you may be familiar with their iFi Go Blu. Those devices are actually quite similar, but there are some differences that I will discuss in detail today. But let's start, as always, with the most important thing, which is the sound quality. If you are familiar with any iFi products, you know you can trust the brand. I absolutely learned to trust the brand because I have their Zen desktop DAC, I have their iFi Hip DAC too, and now they sent this little guy for a review. This is going back right afterwards, and I wish it could stay because it is fantastic for many reasons. Most of all, the sound quality, as I said, you can trust the brand. Its function is to simply take your wireless digital audio and make sure what comes out of here through the 4.4 for balanced or 3.5 millimeter output is absolutely the cleanest, most pristine audio signal you can imagine, and it really achieves that goal very well. The sound signature is neutral. It does have some additional functions to enhance it, which I'm going to cover in a second, but it doesn't by default boost any part of the frequency. It just makes sure that the signal is processed in the best possible way, and you're getting the most quality out of it without any distortion, interference, noise, any of those things. So now what this really does and what is the wireless part? So the wireless part is your device that uses Bluetooth, 5.2 Bluetooth in this case, and sends the signal wirelessly, sends your music wirelessly into this little guy. And then on the other end, you connect your favorite IEMs right here, for example, through this 4.4 millimeter balanced output, and you have your SIMGOTS 6L here, for example, connected to that. So the part that frees you is there's no cable coming from here to your input device. And that makes it very convenient because the only cable is this, and audiophiles love their cables and their quality. Whatever gets in here, iFi makes sure gets processed so well, even if you're on Apple, that the signal coming out through the cable to your headphones, your IEMs, or whatever have you here is super clean and sounding beautiful. So now about the ergonomics, this thing itself weighs 35 grams. So it's almost nothing. You can easily put it in your pocket, in your pants pocket, in your jacket pocket, in your hoodie pocket, and simply connect your IEMs to your ears, and that's your entire setup. And then you can wirelessly operate your smartphone or whatever else you're using to send the signal to the iFi Go Blu, and that's how you get to listen to your music. Very convenient setup. But iFi thought about it and enhanced this even more with this little clip here that is magnetic. See this part on the back of the Go Blu? These are the magnets, and the clip has magnets on itself, so that's how easy it is. What it does in real life, let's say you have a hoodie with the strings, so you can put this on here, this way, and you can clip your Go Blu right here. And, of course, your IEMs or headphones go in here. And this is your freedom. Again, you transmit wirelessly to this, and these go into your ears, and that's your entire setup. And now you're going to ask if this clip is strong enough to work through your clothing, and it is. So this hoodie is pretty thick, and let's say you put it on the inside here, and the Go Blu goes on the outside, and it holds it perfectly. You can walk around and listen to your music. Of course, you can place this anywhere you want. and it will work through pretty thick clothing, so that's a great thing. And to prove it, now I'm going to take this out just so you know there's no additional friction or anything. Without magnet, it doesn't stay on. Now it's time to talk about the looks. The back of this device is semi-transparent, so you can see the insides. And the front is this leather-ish surface that looks very neat. So we have a bit of understated elegance going on here. There's some buttons that I will discuss in a moment. There's this wheel, but overall we're going for the black theme here. And this looks great to me. I don't really need anything else for my audio devices. And it definitely contributed to the price that is now lowered. And that's an undeniable another advantage of this device. The Go Blu, the original Go Blu, costs $199 on Amazon on the day of making this video, which is November 26th, 2025. The iFi Go Blu Air costs $129. So there's a $70 difference between these devices. And since we're talking about that, let's actually talk about what you're getting for this price. So one crucial difference is you're going to see on the bottom part of this device, there's a USB-C port here, right here. And this is what you use to charge this device. The original Go Blu also lets you use this as a input port for transferring your music into the device. So the Go Blu in its original form is not only wireless, it also can be wired. This one cannot. It is only wireless. So that's one crucial difference. Another difference is this comes with Bluetooth 5.2. Go Blu original has 5.1. The outputs are the same on both devices, 3.5 S balanced and 4.4 balanced on both devices. But the Go Blu Air is actually a little bit more powerful. You can see this in the specs. Impedance is the same. Battery life is the same. It's approximately 10-hour running time for both devices. So even if you're on a long flight, you should be okay. Plus, everybody has one of those battery packs that hold power really well that you can connect here with a basic USB-C that, of course, comes in the package. So you can extend the life of this. It charges pretty quickly. The chassis material is actually polymer here. So this is the plastic casing. For the Go Blu, it's polymer with brushed aluminum, so that's a little different. And the dial material is silicone on this one. It is copper aluminum on the Go Blu. I do have to admit that it feels better on the Go Blu, but this one is close second. If you're a fan of dials, if you're a fan of turning things to raise your volume, then you're gonna like this. Even though it does feel less great than it does on the original Go Blu. One considerable difference, since we're talking about convenience, and convenience is the main feature of this device, is this magnetic clip that the original Go Blu does not have. And for me, that actually matters because I can use this more effectively in different ways when I walk around and listen to my favorite IEMs throughout my day. The rest of the technology is the same for both devices, so whatever sits inside of this is the same as it is with the Go Blu. One more thing worth mentioning is that Go Blu Air comes with this super cute, convenient, and wonderful feeling little pouch for storage and carrying around. Now, two quick words about the operation. As you can see, there's a button on this side here, and this is the button you use to turn the device on. So you simply press and hold and wait for the light to light up. There we go. That means if you're turning it on for the first time, it's going to keep flashing blue to connect to the Bluetooth. Once you're connected, it's just going to stay green on this side. And then you have a button right here. And if you press this once, this button right here on the side, the light on top will change to something like a yellowish light green color, and that means X bass is on. This will enhance your bass for headphones and IEMs that still have not enough bass for your taste. This will provide wonderful sounding natural bass that is nothing like the digital bass that is simply trying to make the low end of the frequency sound louder. This is sounding very natural, as if you added subwoofer to your system. It sounds like natural bass that's actually moving air in your ears. Sounds really good. If you press it again, you will change this light to darker green color, even it's maybe not showing very well in the video. There it is. And that means you have X space, which enhances the spatial performance of your set, whatever you're wearing. And if you press it for the third time, it will change to that lighter color again. And this time it means it's both X base and X space together. And then fourth press will return it to default. The light will go off. So you will keep listening to your set without any enhancements. The wheel itself is clickable for stopping and restarting your music. And of course, it's turnable for adjusting the volume. Now, to close the video, if you're wondering what particular IEMs I tested with, my absolute favorite right now is the Healy's MS2 Pro. Second is the SimGut 6L. And the third set was the Enfacious NM20, super underrated IEMs that are extremely lightweight and sound absolutely wonderful. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I hope it gave you enough information to make an educated decision if you want to add the iFi Go Blu Air to your audio collection. I will see you soon again.